And here we go, some more breaking news coming out of Miami. They are signing a tight end slash a special teamer who is a big body guy who can go up and make a lot of big time catches. In this video, we're going to break down the signing. But according to David Fioronez, hopefully I said that right, Dolphins are signing tight end slash wide receiver and special teamer. So right away we notice, all right, versatility. Special teamer Jody Fortson, per his agency, he's coming back from spending 2023 on the IR for a shoulder injury, but formerly of the Kansas City Chiefs, and has won some Super Bowls, knows what it takes to be in a championship locker room. I think this is going to be a pretty nice addition, and I'm going to tell you exactly why in this video. However, before we jump right in, do me a big favor, subscribe if you're new, it's free, doesn't cost anything, right? But also, comment down below a letter grade. Now, for the Dolphins offseason, right? What do you think their letter grade is? What do you think they need to improve on? And where do they need to get better? Comment down below. But with that being said, let's jump right into Jody Fortson. Okay, the first thing I want to show you guys here is his versatility. So obviously that first thing said he's a wide receiver, tight end, special teamer, right? He's a very good special teamer, a type of guy you want on special teams. However, what makes me love him is this ball right here, this catchability, the verticality, to go up there and get 50-50 balls. Mahomes throws up there, right? We got one-on-one coverage between him and I think it's probably a DB, maybe a linebacker. It don't really matter because look at this. Moss City, unbelievable catch there by Jody Fortson. This is the type of thing that he's going to bring to this football team, right? One-on-one, you got one-on-one versus a DB. So boom, right? Once you see you got a mismatch right here, any DB, you throw this football up, he's going to make it a 60-40 ball, and that's what he does right there. Guys, this dude is special. Now, he hasn't been amazing throughout his NFL career, but a big-time red zone threat, right? Now, what I mean by that is when you look at his numbers throughout his career, right? Played in 2 seasons, right, for the Kansas City Chiefs. 14 catches, which isn't anything crazy. 18 targets, 155 yards, but 4 touchdowns and 14 catches is unbelievable, right? What is that ratio? Unbelievable. That's what it is. Guys, this is going to be a pretty decent pickup. Let's also dive a little bit deeper into it. Now, Jody Fortson is a guy that loves playing football, right? And you love having that type of guy on your team. You have to look between like 2 different players, right? The guy who loves football and the guy who loves money, right? Jody Fortson is a guy who loves football. He wants to be on the football field. He wants to make plays, and he loves making big-time catches, right? That is the one thing you love about Jody Fortson. He's also a team player. He doesn't have a big ego. He's not a guy that needs to play every snap. He's not a guy that needs to do all these things and show off to everyone, right? He just wants to win football games, man. And this is what Miami needs to pride themselves on, winning football games, especially when it matters, right? Miami last season, had a couple of decent tight ends, but this year they bring in Jonnu Smith. They bring in Jody Fortson, who not only can be a reliable weapon on offense at times, a 50-50 ball receiver, but also is a guy who can play in multiple different positions, right? Wide receiver, tight end, special teams. Guys, this is such a perfect fit here in Miami, who just need dogs. Jody Fortson is a dog. We said earlier in our video they needed more wide receiver depth. Well, here you go. You got a tight end, wide receiver, and a special teamer. Absolutely perfect. You give him to one of the best offenses in football with, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Devon Chaney, Jonnu Smith, probably the fastest tight end or fastest offensive group in football, maybe even the history of football. And now you add a 50-50 receiver who also has speed to him as well, and has Super Bowl pedigree, right? Knows what it takes to win Super Bowls, right? Has been in that locker room, celebrates with his teammates. I mean, man, what an addition. This is going to go under the radar for sure.